Hi everyone, this is Ruthie with the Pople Backyard Farm, sharing my Silkies once again. These guys are a couple weeks old now. Clay put a roost in there because they will try to roost, although none of them have gone up on that yet. But they really won't have time because these guys are ready to go outside into the outside brooder as soon as we can, making sure that it's warm enough out there, which will probably be a little later this week. Now you can see that guy just looking at us. They have their little tuft coming on their head, so that's going to be that's kind of a cute thing. And their wings feathers are coming in. It looks like all of these guys are going to be white, but you never know until the end. See his little tuft on his head? Whoops, he pecked right at the camera. Like, what's that? Now Silkies have black skin. They're probably the one chicken that every farm should get a few of these in case their incubator ever goes bad or anything, because these guys are super broody. They're friendly. They're an excellent chicken for kids to play with. They look cool. And their feathers actually feel like silk. Now, that guy over there was attempting to get up on the roost. They're pretty noisy guys. They came from China. See him up there? Now, they like to get on the roost to sleep. And they do lay about 100 eggs a year. They're not the best chicken if you want eggs all the time, but they do lay a few. And if you just want to raise chickens for kicks, this is the breed, because they'll sit on their own eggs. They're friendly. They look cute. You have roosters that will crow. So all around, the typical storybook rooster, except they don't look as typical. They look kind of funky. Like I said, they'll have their real fluffy feathers like a poodle, and they come in a multiple of colors. You'll have your partridge, your splash, your black, your white, and there's a lot of different ones. Not a good eating chicken. They're just too small, and their skin is black, so they don't look pretty on the table. So that's a little update about the Silkie chicks that we're raising. And like I said, hopefully you'll see them out in the brooder this week, and they'll have a lot more room to run and play and to find a good life in Chickville. Now yesterday too, at this age, one was scratching, kind of scratching to look for feed on the ground, and another one was dust bathing himself. So they start quite small to do big chicken things. So they're all peeping and they're happy. And the more time that you spend with these guys too, the friendlier they will be as well. And if you do decide to raise chickens like this, you can free range them or put them in a barn. And when I say free range, I encourage to put them in some kind of thing where they can run around but have a roof over their head so that a hawk can't come and clean you out in a day of all your chickens, or some neighbor dog. It's always good to have them in some kind of fencing, but if you can let them run free and you don't have problems and they have trees and things to hide in, they'll have a little bit more protection. But always with chickens, if you put a lot of time into them, you just want to be aware that a lot of farmers actually do have them in pens and such, because they free range. They're just not in a cage. Martha Stewart does the same thing we do. She has them in a big cage, like life size, like a big fenced-in area with a roof, so that predator can't eat them, or a fox or something. Kind of like putting us outside in the middle of the yard and say, you're free ranging. Well, it is nice to have a home to go into and a safe spot too. So, but like I said, it's all depends on your property and if they have places to go to get away from predators. So this is Ruthie from the Pople Backyard Farm. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and consider raising Silkies. They're an excellent breed for every single family.